Yo everyone, welcome Spikey Barmy Army TV, welcome back. Today we've got a special video for you. Day number 1 for this brand new 22 registered DAF XF space cab. 480 brake horsepower, 6-wheeler. Brand new, it's first day out on the road. Last night I swapped over from my previous one. I've had that for 5.5 years. The 62 plate DAF. Been a great faithful friend to me over these past years since I've been with Swain, and it's my first move into a brand new truck last night, and today is the first day out on the road. So yeah, a fair bit. It's got all the chrome bits on the front of it, the bit in the middle there, the stainless steel section with the DAF. Didn't have that on the old 62 plate DAF space cab. Lot different. So that all that lot there is different. We've got the visor up there with the chrome bit on, and the lights on top. They're a lot bigger than the previous ones, a lot sort of taller. 3 windscreen wipers still, the same as the old one. What else we know? The visor is slightly different compared to the 62 one. They got the chrome bits around the lights as well. I don't think we had that on the previous one. And we've got the road sensors. Obviously, if anything's close to the bodywork, these ones here, that one there just above the light. And we've also got one round just above the front wheel. That's on both sides. You've got a road sensor there. If you get it buzzes inside the cab. We'll do the inside bit later in the truck. But yeah, that's a sensor if you get too close to something on the curb side. Here you've got the speaker. If you're doing a left turn, it comes up saying that warning, this vehicle's turning left. Nice new lovely wheels, look at that. It is a bit dusty. It's been out on the road today. I've been to a farm where it's been quite dusty as the weather's been quite nice. 480 you can see up there is what the horsepower of the vehicle. We've got this bit here, the mirror. Just below the mirror arm, this section here was black on the old one. It's now mixed in the same green as the rest of the vehicle, rather than being black. Got the overhead mirror there to look down from the driver's side to see anything's down by the curb there if we're driving. You still get blind spots in these trucks. Got a nice new chromed up fuel tank now. I think it's like 400 litres in there, 430, something like that. It holds. Nice shiny new catwalk as well. Got the locking cap on the fuel. What I like about this one as well, you got the AdBlue tank as well. That's on the same side as the fuel tank. On the previous vehicle, the 62 one, the AdBlue was one side and the fuel tank was on the opposite. Guardrails up the side, the same as the old one. Everything here is the same. We've got the filter there, nice new, brand new filter. I think it was on the outside. I think that was on the inside on the previous truck. You've got a light there, you can see for night time, so you can see doing your airlines and stuff. With the vehicle height, fifth wheel height of 4'1", which you can see underneath us. That is the fifth wheel that you can see a bit further back down there. Just a section there with the handles on it. What I like about this one, we've got a chrome section now. You didn't have that on the previous one. Here I've got a bunch of extra straps that have come off the other vehicle. I can store them in there now, out of the way, with ratchets. without having to stick them in the truck or keep moving them in and out of trailers, which is quite handy. Nice Airline Connections. You've got 5 of them. Let's move this out of the way. Nice chrome steps are in the fuel tank this time. Last time I think it was the driver's side I used to get up on the catwalk with. This time it's over on the passenger side, so we can get up, have a look at the nice shiny Airlines. So we've got the Airlines. We've got this one, which is the electrical Airline, does the lights and everything for the trailer, from the trailer to the truck. The yellow service line there. We've got the EBS, ABS braking system. That is the connection from there to the truck. That gives you the truck information to the trailer to let it know, like now I've got a full load of bricks on, 27.5 plus ton. It gives information when the truck brakes. It tells this one, lets the trailer know it also has to brake at the same time. Otherwise, if it didn't, then the trailer would end up with a lot of weight on it, would end up pushing the truck further on. It would be a lot more difficult to stop, and more likely that the trailer would jackknife. So a very important bit of kit, this one, the EBS, ABS braking system. Here we've got the connection for your like fog lights and other various lights, I think for like other things. And obviously the main one, we've got the red Airline, another main part of the braking system. The emergency line, that one. That's everything on the back here. Nice shiny catwalk as well, as what I said. We've got on here we've got the Luminous wheel nuts, same as the one on the front. They're a new thing with Swain's. As you see, like each one is pointing towards each other. That will tell you that the wheel nuts are fully tightened. If any of the wheel nuts happen to come loose or start to come loose, then you will notice that these pointers here at the end, one might move this way or that way slightly, and then you can tell that the wheel nut needs tightening up. It's very handy actually. It's a good way. Still 6-wheeler as normal as my previous vehicle. Just over 5.5 years with the 62 plate. That was the first truck I moved into after a week of starting with Swain's, and now this is the first time since I started that I've actually moved into a brand spanking new vehicle. 55 kilometres I think it was on the clock before I started out this morning. Brand new 5th wheel in there, stuff all nice, smart, bit of dust on there and off the road and stuff. And you've also got the Luminous nut pointers in on the nuts there, on the rear ones. These, the yellow safety thing, they're there for chocking under the wheels and stuff should you break down, or if you're on a hill or anything. Then you can use them to chock the wheels so you don't move anywhere. Nice new LED lights. The ones here are these are the indicators. They flash up and down. And then you've got the brake lights, lighting system on that one. Nice big air tank underneath across the back, which is handy. You haven't got to climb too far under the truck to release air if you need to in the winter months, if it starts to like get a bit of water in there and stuff and starts to freeze. Right up the top, 2 lots of spotlights up the top there. Therefore, maybe if you've got a load trailer on, or you're loading some cranes or something or whatever on the back of a flat, you can use them lights and you can still see what you're up to. Also helps maybe in the pitch black if you're reversing somewhere or something. Quite handy. So yeah, let's move on round to just close this up. moves very easily. As you see, these side fenders come outwards. That's so that you can actually climb up the steps easier without struggling. All you could do then is like push it to, and then that bit locks in. Just go around the other side, it's got the front. Oh, one thing I did notice though, you can probably see that from the inside, is the fact that the driver's side and the passenger side windows, we haven't got a split down the window down towards the front bit. On the 62 one, I think from a certain area from up this area here, it had like a separate window that went up towards the top. It did make it a little bit more difficult. Now it's a straight one big window each side. It makes it a lot clearer for viewing in the mirrors. I'm sure this vehicle sits up a bit higher than the previous one as well. So looking down the the driver's side of the vehicle now, you've got the Luminous nuts still all on all the wheels. The difference in there is you've got the exhaust system down the bottom there instead of like an exhaust that you come out from before. You had a black section with the battery and everything here on the previous truck. If you go back on one of the videos that I did for the 62 plate, it's a bit noisy right next to the main road. You can see there with the black section on it that had more like the sort of stuff that you have on here. Very dusty still, that needs a washing when I get back. So they've got that all covered in. Shiny catwalk, and then we've got a toolbox section on it now, which is very handy. I'll put the straps and stuff in there. It's also got a lock on it, so I'll keep the straps and everything in there. We get it undone, yeah, as long as they don't fall out. Straps in there. That one is, it's falling down a bit, but I'll put that back in. So yeah, in there, all the straps for securing the loads up and that, put in on there. And then it can be locked as well actually if you need to. Right, that's all done, yeah, you've got a lock on it as well, so you can lock stuff and that. That air filter thing, I believe, is slightly different to the previous one, a little bit of a different shape, and apart from that everything else is the same. They will show you inside at the moment. Nice lovely wheels. Here is the underneath. You've got that's the fifth wheel that connects the trailer and the truck together. You've got a pin that runs around the back here, I'll show you that. In at the back there, on the back of the fifth wheel, you've got like a locking jaw, a bit of metal that goes right across the middle. Well, that's where you've got that handle there. You can see that the handle there, you can just see, I'll go back to it in a minute. When you pull that handle out, it releases that bit of metal there as well. It pulls it outwards. So when you pull the handle out, it will release that bit of metal at the back of the jaw, and then you can disconnect from the trailer. Let's get back out on the other side. So what you do, looking from back there, you've got a bit of cord here that's attached to this handle, and then that, as well, then the other end of the cord we can see is attached. It's attached to a, just about see it there actually. That jaw there, pulls that bit of metal you can see shining. Well, that pulls it out, so pull the cord and then pull the handle out as well at the same time. So you're using pretty much both hands. And then that releases that jaw at the back of the fifth wheel. We just see that bit of metal, and then you can pull off the trailer once you've obviously dropped the legs on the trailer, that is. Otherwise you'll have going into a bit of problem then where the trailer will drop on the floor. The other handle here, this one, we had to do that yesterday or last night, had to be done. That moves the fifth wheel up and down the sliders here. Each bolt is a different section. I think the fifth wheel last night was up in this area, and we've managed to move it almost towards the back to give you more room between the airlines and stuff, between the tractor unit, the truck and the front of the trailer. Last night those connections were, and the front of the trailer was very, very close. So now we've moved the fifth wheel extender back. It's given more space, because otherwise it could have, if it's too close the trailer to the front of the back of the cab, you could end up getting the airlines knotted, breaking them, busting them all, even the corners of the trailer, catching the corners of the fender here when it turns sharp right or anything, or left. So we don't want that on a brand new truck, so we got them moved back safely. That's pretty much it. On the outside of the vehicle, brand new DAF XF Space Cab 22 plate, 480 bhp braking horsepower. So yeah, thanks for watching Spikey Barmy Army. That's the outside of the vehicle, and we'll give you another video for the inside. Take care now, thanks for watching, peace out. A couple of more things before we go. This handle here opens the driver's side locker, quite a big locker. You can get in here, we've got it opens up, and we've got work gear, gloves, inside to keep me hat, all the stuff, bits and bobs needed for work. See all the work gear and stuff, clothing, stuff needed for the truck, all on this side. We've got the straps, you said, on the this side of the truck for chucking them over the trailer for the load, and on the other locker, the other side, we've got the same locker, nice big one. On this side, as you can see, we can open it up here as well. We've got a big locker this side to keep all the ratchets, that long number plate, some gloves in there and some corners. So when you flip the straps over from the other side, the ratchets are already this side to ratchet up, so you haven't got to keep walking from one side of the truck to the other.